Really quick, Jared, before I start this next presentation, everybody's asking about my dress. Could we find the item number for it? I believe it is a Christian Siriano dress. Jared's gonna work on that. I'm gonna have a real conversation, me and you, come here. I know, we wanna move around, right? We kinda wanna tone, we wanna build, we kinda wanna do things to get our body moving and be healthier. Why aren't we? Me and you, let's have a real conversation. Is it because we don't wanna go sign up at a gym? You don't wanna drive to the gym? You don't wanna get the membership that you know you probably won't wanna use? But then, do you wanna buy this big piece of equipment and put it into your house? Where would we even put it? I don't have any dedicated space for something, but that doesn't change the fact that we all kinda wanna get moving, healthier, tone, build our body. Look at this. This is a whole gym in this bag. This comes to us from Bell and Howell. It's because inside this bag are resistance bands. This is a form of working out that has been around forever, and it is so good. You double the amount of workout you get every time because you are activating your muscles both coming and going. This isn't dumbbells, this isn't a piece of equipment, this isn't a, going and getting a membership at a gym. This is a whole body workout that you can use to tone your muscles, burn calories, build your muscles. You are getting a yellow band, which is for 10 pounds, the red, which is 15, the blue, which is 20, the green, which is 25, and a black, which is 30. You can also combine the bands to make them into even more weight. Each of the bands has its own carabiner, which is a big deal in the world of resistance bands, and you're gonna get handles for your hand, your feet, and we're gonna talk about how you can actually use the door to help with this. This $19.99 for this whole home gym only lasts today. It will expire at the end of the day. Big biceps, Chad Allen coming in. See, I set the bar high.
I sure wish I had big biceps.
You're working on it.
This is for you.
Thank you for giving me the lightest one. I need that.
Tina, the 10-pound weight.
Yeah, I need that.
So from 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, but if you are, or maybe your husband or your uncle or your brother is a very strong, human, you can combine the two together.
Combine them.
If you're Tina's husband, Tina's husband would definitely need to combine a couple of them. It's gonna grow with you, that's the whole point. And so if you ever are just having 5 minutes, and you're like, I can do something for 5 minutes. Grab your resistance band, just step on it. That's all you have to do. You don't even have to get on the ground. You don't have to sit, nothing. And then just start to do this. I'm gonna turn to the side a little bit. You're just gonna do some bicep curls. You start to feel good after 10 seconds, 15 seconds. You start to get your blood flowing. Now you can take your arms and sort of move above your head, right? And get that full stretch. You see my face? It starts to go, whoo, And then maybe you wanna do triceps. So you start to do this. I didn't really move. Tina and I are in a living room with 2 chairs, a couch, and a coffee table. We don't need a lot of space. We're standing on a rug. Tina's in a dress and shoes and regular. I'm in workout gear. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. It doesn't matter where you are. As Tina pointed out, the entire gym is in a bag. In a bag. You could throw this in your luggage and take it with you to the Airbnb, the vacation, things like that. Maybe you're gonna be traveling for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, for the holidays. You can just take this and do band pull-aparts. This is how simple it can be and how easy it can be. But Tina, it's really effective because when you're talking about a system like we're giving you here, with resistance training, you're really creating longer, leaner muscles. This is not like if I were gonna pick up big, heavy weights, it would be much different than resistance training because that's gonna give me shorter, stumpier muscles, is the best way to say it. Resistance training, because of this, because when you pull on a resistance band, I'm pulling up, giving me tension, and then on the way down, it's trying to pull against me, giving me tension. So don't go like, ooh, and let it just fall. Hold it and let it come down with you. If you're a Pilates person and you just wanna do a little bit of pulsing and movement, it will burn, and you'll get the shoulders.
Every time we do this presentation, it reminds me.
You'll feel it. I can feel it right now. So here's what I want you to do. Start with like 1 minute, start with 2 minutes. You don't really have to do a lot to get started, but every day you wait is another day harder. And so you just literally have to get started. Just show up. You don't have to show up to the gym, show up for yourself. So just show up with your resistance training. I posted on my Instagram, and you saw this the other day, just a caption that said, just show up. I was at the gym. The next story I saw was my sister's, right? And that means a lot to me, is that, and she wrote, I showed up. And that's all you have to do. And I'm telling you, it's gonna get harder as you start to eat for Thanksgiving and for Christmas. That's when we all gain a few pounds, right? We all start to eat a little bit more. And so you want to get ahead of the curve. And so somebody like Diana, who has a door with her, you can use the door anchor that's included for you. And you can use the door to do more exercises. We're giving you a guide that shows you the exercises with the door, with the ankle straps, everything. Now, Diana's doing a little bit of triceps there. Look at that tricep flexing. I mean, my goodness, that woman.
See, look, you can see what we're talking about, that kind of coming and going. You're almost like double maximizing each workout.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because she has muscles, we can see them being activated. But this is what I mean by whole body, right?
Yes.
Yes, you could do your arms, shoulders, legs,
you could
core.
do everything. I could sit in a chair. I could lay in bed and then just get comfortable. And I always like to put it below my feet because it's my anchor, you know? And then I can lean back, and I could be in bed. I'm on a chair right now because we're on TV. I start to pull like this. That's my bicep curls, right? I want to pull like this. Oh, shoulders. If I want to just sit like this and do some flies. Oh.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, you can
feel the burn.
When you're raising your arms like this with tension, and just raising your arms sounds silly, right? But that's all you really have to do to build and get tone in those muscles. And that makes a huge difference. And you're not sweaty and gross and hot and at a gym where even I don't feel comfortable at the public commercial gym, right? Because I'm looking at the pictures on the machines, and I'm like, how do you actually use it?
That's what I was looking for.
I don't always have my trainer with me.
Is that in the
Might
box?
be in the box, yeah.
I'll look for it.
Mike, will you find us a workout guide? And it comes with a full pamphlet where we're going to give you the workout guide and everything included. Oh, perfect. So
I don't know whose that one is, but
it was in the box. And so I'll show you this a little bit because we have page after page after page.
This is why this is important for me, Chad, to reference, and why I wanted to find it is because I would go, when I get this home, what do I do?
Right, so that's everything in the door. And so sorry, I got a shot here. If I flip to the next page, I have squats and shoulder raises and leg training and shoulder presses, everything. Even as far as the last page, we'll give you a few more. The abdominal training, where you're using the door anchor, but you're on the ground. So you can either pull that way or do your legs. See how the legs are on the resistance bands? Pictures and words. And so you're like, well, I like the demonstration, but what do I actually do? Well, we laid out for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps, and you're good to go. Here's the thing, though. I don't have a reorder of these resistance bands yet. And so we're it's getting into that time frame where I need to figure it out because January is a huge fitness month. Obviously, January 1st, we're all on our New Year's resolutions. You can get ahead of the curve now while we have these because don't forget, it's not like you have to store this somewhere. It's not like it's taking up space in your house, right? And so this whole bag can go with you. I keep one in my car no matter what. If I'm at the park or if I stop or I have a couple hours to kill in between shows, I can grab my resistance bands and get a workout out of the way, get it done. Take 5 minutes. If you could do 5 or 6 minutes, it's probably all you're gonna need. And then Tina, if you could do that twice a week, then do 3 times a week. Next thing you know, I'm telling you, you're gonna be grabbing your resistance bands, and here's what I want you to do. I'm gonna stand up. When you walk in your house, I want this resistance bands. I want one across your couch, or I want one across your chair. Then every time you go past that in the living room, just grab it. Like if it's out and ready for you, you will grab it. I promise you'll grab it because I do it. And I'm one of the laziest humans I know. And so I'll just grab it and I'll do this. Watch a little show.
That's what I'm saying.
And then once I start to get hot, like once I start to go, okay, then you start to go, all right, that was probably good for the day. But you look at the clock and you're like, oh, it was already 6 minutes. It was already 8 minutes. The other day, I was doing this, and I was watching HSN, one of the shows, and I was like, it's been 25 minutes. I didn't even realize it, and I had my workout done for the day.
This is, so let me get ahead of maybe some questions that you have. We're talking about how each one of these colors is a different weight. They don't weigh anything. Like they're like, they feel like little like rubber tubes, right? It doesn't weigh anything. So when I say this is 10 pounds, it's like 10 pounds in the resistance, right? So it's the 10 pounds, the 15, the 20, 25, the 30, but they all feel exactly the same. You have, we've all been holding kind of the things that you can hold in your hand, which are very soft, very easy to hold, comfortable. You also get the one for your ankles when you're ready to do those like back kicks or side kicks and you're ready to do your thighs and your calves calves. And again, this is a whole body situation. The door anchor that you're seeing Diana use, that's also in this kit. You don't have to have a door, but you can absolutely extend the workout by doing that. This is $19.99 only until midnight. After, like, if you come back tomorrow and try to purchase this, it will be more expensive. So I want you to grab it now. But think about this. We will come up with all the excuses, right?
Yes.
I don't have room for a piece of equipment. I don't have money for a membership.
I'm tired.
It's not close by. It's raining outside. The stars aren't aligning, right? If you just did a first step,
Yep.
20 bucks.
The kid's asleep, doesn't matter.
There is no plugging it in.
It's quiet.
There's no noise. There's no specific time in the day that you can do this. And this is what my husband told me, right? Because he bulked up. He's done Olympic weightlifting. When I was trying to work out, he said, listen, don't go heavy. Do smaller weights, but higher repetition if you want that long, lean muscle. This is little, if you're me, like you are in the beginning of the workout world, right? You're just like, I just want to get moving. I just want to start something. But my husband has used resistance bands. If you go to any gym, they have it. Any personal trainer will have it.
I will use it next. I'm leaving here to go meet my trainer.
And they will use resistance bands.
Every time. Every single time. And I work out with a lot of retired athletes from the football teams and stuff. And they all use resist. They're much bigger than I am. The training for any human, like any size, any length of experience, doesn't matter. Everyone uses resistance. But can I show you a couple of things here? Because I know we're running out of time. So if you are shopping for resistance bands, take a look at how every carabiner is on every end. We don't make you move the carabiners. We give you 10 of them. And they're already attached, by the way. The weights, the 10-pound, 15-pound weights are stitched. They are embroidered in. They will never rub off. They're not stickers. So you're never worried about what weight is that yellow one 5 years from now. It's always going to be there for you. We're giving you big foam padded handles. These are not plastic, right? So these are nice foam handles. So when you wrap your hand around there, it feels really great. And then all you